Hello, this is going to be more of a relaxed video, not super roleplay-y either. I just thought I would straighten your hair for you. I've done this quite a few times in the past, and everybody seems to really like the sound of this straightener. So we will do that as our relaxation time together today. So we'll have that warming up over here. And then I'll just put my heat protectant on your hair. I can't find where the bottles are that I typically use that are or were my heat protectant for videos, so I have no idea where they went after I moved into this room. Well, the filming stuff moved into this room. Okay, I'm just gonna cover your eyes to the top here. Alright. And we'll comb that through and see how everything's looking. Hopefully the window glare on my glasses isn't too distracting either. I have stuff in front of it which you can see through my glasses that I've blocked it a little bit. It's just the angle that I'm filming stuff at now is facing the window instead of away. Well, not really away from it, but like side to the window. So I've combed it through. I'm just gonna feel it now to see if I can feel the like the layer of protectant over the hair, because I know that when I spray mine and start doing stuff to it, I can feel that it's kind of all over. And this way we'll figure out if we need to spray any more. We might have to do like, you know, grabbing your hair and spraying the underneath here. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to make sure that you're all good. Yeah, I think we might do that for you. I think we might. So I'm just going to gather it all and bring it over, sorry for bumping you, to the one side here. And just a little bit. Don't want to overdo that. I hate when, you know, there's like a sweet spot when you put the heat protectant in your hair where it's like perfectly coated, otherwise it's heavy. And I find that with any heat product. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to do for you what I typically do for my own hair, because I know everybody can have different ways of sectioning and how they do it. I just go like right behind the ears, above the ears, and then we'll work our way up 3 or 4 sections, you know. So I'm just going to go right here and see how much we have to work with once I separate this. And we're going to twist it up. And clip it. Just so it's out of the way. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so the straightener should be ready for us now. And those of you who have been here know this is old. It's a little dingy, okay? But if you're new, I'm sorry. This was my go-to straightener for like 10 years. So it's been around a while. And I don't think this brand exists anymore, which is really sad because this is a good straightener. So, let's see. We've got just around your ears here. If you would just turn your head slightly so I don't burn your ear. I don't want to do that. Okay. And I'll take a little bit more from back here. the comb. Normally I do the passes with the comb. Sometimes I obviously forget to do that like I just did there, but go ahead and turn the other way now and we'll work behind this ear. But it's okay. Your hair will be fine because, as I like to say, this is pretensies. It is pretensies. We don't have to be perfect when we're doing pretensies, you know? Okay. Go through this. Just go down there. Alright, and I'm gonna get just a little bit of the back of your head that we can see here. Good. Okay, that should be good for the first pass of all of that. It'll get swept up again when we do the next layer and so on and so forth. So, let me take this clip out and we'll just let your hair fall back down. We'll go above your ears this time. Take that over here, do that. I just like to straighten this stuff out up here before we twist it. I've said this before, but my hair is like weirdly impressionable, so if I were to twist it up like that, it would stay in that shape then, and it's annoying. So that's why I try to smooth everything out before I like twist it up or anything. And it is like when you put a hair tie in and it leaves that kink in your hair, except for mine will do that right away. I'm not sure if it's like that for everyone or not. Okay, that looks good. Let me pick this stuff up. So that may not just be a me thing, but I only have my experience, so just get this above your ear here. And I guess I have the experience of seeing how my sister's hair is. Her hair doesn't get the weird stuff in it right away, you know, like the kinks and the bends and the twists and all that. Hers just falls right back. So I have that as well in terms of experience. Okay. I'm going back and forth because if I start to do one section too much, all the hair gets hot. And then it kind of hurts to pick it up. It hurts to touch it, so I try to go back and forth so it can cool off. There we go. Good. Alright, I'm just going to pick your hair up now with my hand and go back over some of these. Good. And I've noticed again, I don't know if it's because I'm facing the window or not, but my videos, the light will go, like when I go over here, it was doing it a second ago, it'll get brighter, like that. It'll get brighter. And then I go back over here and it gets darker again. I'm so sorry it's doing that. I thought that was because of the HDR, and I'm pretty sure that's off on my phone now, so I don't know why it's happening again. I also can't fix it on my computer. I think I can, like when I export it, I can change it on my iPad, which I'm using iMovie on both. It's ridiculous how the settings are different, but I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm very sorry if that's distracting because I know a while ago it was bothering everyone. I feel like it's not getting as bright as it was, but it annoys me. I know it annoys me, so I'm sure it bothers somebody else, but anyway. If you could just turn your head again, just slightly. I'm gonna work on the stuff at the back now that I'm having a harder time reaching. There we go. Thank you. Okay, now let's turn the other way, please, and I'll see if I need to touch any of this up. Yeah, I'll just go over it this way. There we go. Okay, face me again. Alright, it's looking good. Let's take this down and just grab the hair there. Again, let it fall. So, because, well, as I believe you have your hair parted in the center or slightly off, typically what I do is I'll do like a U shape on the top to separate my bangs because I straighten a lot of that stuff forward to try to keep the swoop shape, I guess. But because yours is parted like slightly off center or right in the center, I think that we won't have to do that. I'll just work on like one half first and then the other half. So I'm gonna do the best I can to get it where you had it, because I know we've been picking it up and putting it back down and picking it up and putting it back down. Okay. And do you want any of it to be straightened more forward to bring some more to the front with the center part? Okay, so I'll work on this side first, unless it gets too hot, then I'll jump over to the other one. But okay, yeah, I just find that it helps with the like creating the swoop. So it would, even if we straightened a lot of this forward, it would look nice when you were like putting it behind your ears or something, or just like any long bangs that you have. It would help shape the swoop. So. My dogs are walking around downstairs now, so I think they got up from their nap. If you hear any strange noises outside of the ones happening in this room. Forgot to mention, it's also extremely bright out because we had a ridiculous snowstorm. So that could be contributing to the lighting going up and down. Turn your head this way for me just a little bit so I can make sure I get everything like the back of the top here. Okay, there we go. Now I'll just go over it once with the comb, smooth it all out. Good. Okay, and go ahead and face me again. Hi. Okay, let's do this right here. Get this right here. could have you turn your head a little bit again? Thank you. I'll go over that with the comb now. Okay, face forward again. Good. I'm going to vertically go at your hair now near the root here. And then we'll swoop it down too. Give you a little bit of volume. Do that on this side as well. I completely forgot the heat was even on. The house is freezing and it just wasn't coming on, so I'm sorry about the heat coming on, but it's keeping me warm and it's keeping me going, so thank you, heat. Thank you. Alright, let me check everything. I'm gonna run my fingers through your hair. Just do this a little bit. Fluff everything up. Let's see how it's setting. Do that to my own hair even. Okay. I think it's looking good. Let me just comb down these little flyaways here. Just at the top. It happens. Especially with the cold and the dry air. Static, you know, all the things. The fun stuff. There we go. I think it's all sitting good. Okay. Alright, you're looking fabulous. I'll just turn the straightener off now over here. And I almost lost my clip. But I hope you found that relaxing. And yeah, I know this one's a little shorter than what I try to typically do. But thank you for sitting with me for a little while. And I hope this relaxed you and brought you a little bit of comfort and peace. And I will see you in my next video.